Hello, hello, and welcome to yet another episode of Teens Biz Talk. We are super excited that you're able to join us today. And wow, do we have a guest extraordinaire? We are so excited to hear about all the wonderful things that she is currently doing. And maybe she will give us a sneak peek into some things that are coming up next. I don't know, but you do not want to miss any of it so that you don't miss any of it. Before we get started, just want to let you know today's episode is being sponsored by Bateman Empowering Educators. At Bateman Empowering Educators, we take away the trial and error method of your teenager learning about money and replace it with a practical blueprint to equip them to create a five-star financial future. So make sure you click on the link below to see what great resources we have available for you. Okay, now we are going to get into this. And boy, I am excited. We have with us today Miss Simone Bridges. Miss Simone Bridges is a 16-year-old celebrity baker. She's involved with STEM and STREAM. She is a national speaker. She is an actress and she is the founder of SB Inspires. Welcome, Simone. We are so excited to have you with us today.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Sure. So thank you for taking time out of your, what we see is a very, very busy schedule to come and share with our community. I just gave them quite the list of things that you're involved with. If you could just please share with us a little bit more about yourself and any details you want to give us about any of that.
So like she mentioned, my business started January 20, well, my business is called God, but it started January 7th, 2018. That's when I started my whole entire business. Oh no, January 28th, 2017.
Okay.
Because I'm like, oh, not 2018, January 28th, 2017. That's when I started my business. And I've been doing it for a while now. I've been practicing on different treats, increasing, getting big. But what I started doing is enlarging my product line and enlarging my diversity, like making it more diverse. So I didn't just sell treats, I also taught people how to bake different things. I hosted day parties for people who like to bake or people who like to cook. So I wanted it to be more spread out. People who aspire to be chefs or young chefs. I have my clothing line, so I have, t-shirts. I also have aprons, chef coats, chef pants, chef hats, regular hats, backpacks, mittens, pot holders. I have almost everything.
Nice.
And I decided to create one book called The Science Behind It, where it's me and 26 other young moguls. And it was basically for us to talk about, entrepreneurship and talk about the importance of being a great entrepreneur and how to. Then we also talk about the struggles that we faced and how we overcame those challenges. The next thing that I end up creating with along of some other people, which is called 17 Playmakers. And that's about 17 kids under the age of 17 who are doing amazing things in this world, who are helping their community out. And that's because I love collaborating on books, because I believe that a person really isn't going to get the full effect of a topic unless you get it from multiple people's perspectives. Like, you can't say, oh, well, I believe that this is how you should be a teacher, or this is how you should be kind. You have to have multiple different perspectives on it, because who says that your perspective is the right perspective? So I like, having different people's opinions, perspectives, and ways of different things. And so that's why my books are just really, really great. And I feel like they're perfect for people who are in those certain or aspiring to be an entrepreneur because you have multiple different perspectives and opinions. And those are both sold on, well, all of that I just listed is all sold on my website, www.goddessfoodfactory.com, which is GODDESSFOODFACTORY.com. And I also have my baking subscription boxes, which is also sold on my website as well. It's under subscription box. And there's different plans. You can get 1 for 1 month. You can get 3 for 3 months. It's 6 for 6 months and 12 for 12 months. So you get 12 boxes in a year, which is 1 every month. And there's just different plans that you can get, and, you know, just have fun with it. If you feel like you just want to try to learn different recipes, the subscription box would be great because I don't have my cookbook out yet. So, you know, just figure out what you like. I also decided to start my own nonprofit organization, which is called Simone Bridges Inspires Inc. And I'm a 501c3, so certified.
All right.
But I really wanted to start my nonprofit organization because I want to be able to give back right now, but on the level or the scale that I can be able to give back. My dream is to be able to have money to the point where I can give back a lot more. I have been getting a lot more busy because I am getting older and I am like constantly doing something. So I want to be able to focus a little bit more on business as well, because this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I want to be full time with Goddess Food Factory. So I do feel like I need to, you know how they have like the mom as your momager? That's how I am. My mom is my momager. So I feel like I need to take more of her role because I'm 16. There's times where, like, you know, take more of control over it because I'm not so much over the money aspect. It's more of my mother. I need to take more control over that part. I need to learn how to manage it. I need to learn how to do all of that. So there's a lot of things behind owning your own business. Don't think it's just literally just the part, like, you know, I bake. That's the main part of my business, but that's not the only part of my business. When you have your business, you need to learn how to manage, how to market, and how to continue to develop over time, increase your business or your product line. You need to make sure that you have your business to where it can be for multiple different audiences. You know, if you, let's say that you sell nails, you could sell nails, but let's say you want to do nails and things like that, try to do toes as well. You want to try to sell press-ons, you want to try to do acrylic, gel, and polish. You want to be more diverse as possible. You know, you need to find out different ways to reach out to more and more customers. And that's just kind of how I handled it over the years and how I've grown a lot more. And not only do I bake and have Goddess Food Factory, but that's just the only thing that I turned into a regular, into an actual business, because that's what I was mainly focused on. I was mainly focused on my business. And so, but I do have other talents on the side. You know, I do hair. I'm going to start doing toes soon because everybody does nails in Jacksonville, Florida, and barely people do toes. So I was like, I want to start that because I was doing my toes one day with the gel polish and everything, and I did my friend's toes, and I did really, really good. And then I was at her sleepover, my friend's sleepover. So then, like, I had to do 2 other people's toes too, and I was like, okay, I might just start this into a thing. So I said, I'm large off of Amazon and everything. I said that might be that might be a little side thing that I can do. It's really simple. But there's like different things that you can figure out that you can do and just try it. You never know what you're good at until you try it. Never have I ever would have thought that I would have been trying to do toes, but hey, you can do multiple things. Make sure that, you know, you properly cleanse yourself, cleanse all your products, you distribute it properly, you take care of the customer and yourself as well. Make sure you're happy while you're doing it. And, you know, work hard, continue to work hard. Because in this world, I think that it's not all about money, but you want to figure out ways to make more money because that's how you're going to live in the future. You have to live off of off of money. Everything costs nowadays. Everything is a price. So you have to start early right now. Start saving up. Tell your parents to get you a savings account and start saving up right now. But anyways, I was talking to you all about my nonprofit organization. So a couple of things that I did with that was I hosted my very own Streamcella. And for you all who don't know what STEAM, or STREAM is science, technology, reading, engineering, arts, and mathematics. And the only difference between STEM and STREAM is you just add in reading and you add in the arts. So that's the only difference. But I feel like reading is very, very important because it's fundamental. Also, in order for you to understand anything, you have to understand words and letters. So you have to read it first. So reading is very important. I have no idea why they left out art out of all subjects. Why would you leave out reading? And then the next is art. Arts is everything. If everything was just in black and white, look at how much color things have now, how much more appealing things look. Arts is the main. Imagine if everybody just did nails in black and white. If everybody just made food and it was black and white, it will not look. Color attracts people. People color. So make sure your things are very artistic, 3D motion wise, do a little pop of color. I'm not saying that your thing has to be all types of, colorful, like a rainbow, like mine, but you can add a little jazz, jazz it up so it's appealing to the customer's point of view, because those are your main targets. Those are your goals. Those are the people you want to attract. You need customers. So that's just a couple of tips that I have. But yeah, so with my nonprofit organization, I hosted my very own Streamcella. We got over 100 kids sponsored to attend the event for free. We gave them free backpacks, all types of back to school supplies. So it was backpacks, coloring pencils, pens, markers, crayons, rulers, notebooks, the composition books. We gave them everything, scissors, like they had everything, glue sticks and glue. Literally was the best backpack, back to school package that you could possibly get. We also gave them 2 t-shirts as well as a drawstring backpack so that you can carry like little things in like a little tote bag. We also 2 meals that they, because I love food and I just feel like one is never truly enough. And then we also had different and do different performances. So we had singers, dancers, rappers, one lady that did poetry, which she did really, really good. Everything was just really, really great. And I even did a dance myself. I think it was like 3 of my friends or 4 as like little back dancers. I was feeling it a little bit. It was fun.
All right. Okay.
And then another thing I did with my nonprofit, I fed the homeless. I went to go talk to different schools, talk to the kids about believing in yourself, entrepreneurship, and about me, my business. So I've done a couple of other things, but I want to be able to do more and do more. So I love the support. I will continue asking for it because I want to really be able to give back to certain people, because I see it all the time. Some people just need a little extra push, a little assistance to really get out there, to really figure out, okay, how do I fit in? What do I need to do? How do I do it? Because a lot of people don't have such great role models in order to know what to do and what path to take and how to take it. They don't know. So that's just my favorite thing. I feel like I'm going to start next year. I have a couple of next year resolutions. I think I'm going to start going a little bit more. I definitely need to connect with my audience more, because we are transitioning, like you are transitioning with me, because I'm transitioning like from a teenager going into a young adult. So it's like, I feel like I need to connect with my audience so that you all can transition with me, take you all on a journey with me as well. Start talking to more young ladies on there about confidence, self-respect, believing in yourself, transitioning, different you may feel, different things that you through, like with your mind process, making sure that your mental health is okay, things like that. That's why took like a little break from social media a little bit, because I had to get myself together, going through things, and everybody's like human. It's normal. It's totally normal. So especially for females, yeah, you know how we are, get emotional sometimes, all that. So You know, you just take that time sometimes, but I'm going to recuperate, regenerate, and, you know, just continue doing what you do and keep going. Don't let nothing stop you. That's the only thing. You may get knocked down, but you got to know how to get back up and keep going. That's all it is.
Yes. Yes. Wow. If anyone is like me over here listening to Simone, you are writing furiously all of this great information, resources, tips, gems that she is dropping. If you missed something, you must go back and listen again because there's so much here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Something that I hear is a type of theme in the midst of what you're saying you get into, Simone, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I hear that there is, I hear a lot of creativity in what you do, whether it's with your food or how you're moving into doing hair. Certainly, doing hair takes creativity with different styles and different textures and things of hair, into getting into the toes aspect, into even jumping with your non-for-profit and the stream aspects. You mentioned the reading and the arts and just what's involved with that. That's creativity. That's exploration of things. What do you do to help keep your creativity fresh?
I like to explore a lot. I like to try different things. I like to figure out what's popping, what's popping out in the industry, like what's going on in the community, and I like to try it. A lot of people in Jacksonville, Florida, I've inspired a lot of people to start their own business, and lots of people in Jacksonville, specifically females, are starting their own business. Lots of people are doing hair, people are doing nails. Lots of people are trying different things out there, trying different sports that they never even thought they would try, you know? And so I figured, hey, even though I have my own business, it's not like I'm super busy every single day, because I plan my schedule out to where I'm not, you know, overly packed with things, because I am in high school. I'm in 10th grade. 10th grade's almost over. They literally are about to be in January. School's almost about to be over. I'm going to be in 11th grade very soon, like it's time. So I need to figure out different ways to make more money, different things to do, you know? So it pretty much was me just getting out there and I have multiple talents. I mean, I can sing, I can dance, I can do lots of things. I run track. Matter of fact, in January, track season starts. So that's going to be another thing on my schedule. Like, it's like, I'm very diverse. I don't know, I'm gifted with a lot of different talents. And if I feel like I'm not that great at it, I'll keep going and keep trying until I end up becoming great at it, you know? So it's just all about trying new things and never giving up on your dream. If you want to do something, try it, believe in yourself, and keep doing it until you get to that point where you feel like you're, what they say, certified. So you feel like you're certified. And so you could look up YouTube videos on it, ask somebody who you know who knows how to do it. You can ask them, hey, if I pay you to coach me on how to do this, can you teach me how to do this? You know, a lot of people will do it because they don't have a problem with teaching them, because if they really believe in their work, even though they're teaching you, you could never really truly do it like them. You have to make it your own. At the end of the day, you have to make it your own. That's why when people ask me for my recipes or help on how to make a sweet, yeah, I'm gonna help you out. You can use this, you can use this. I may not tell you every little thing that I do now, but then you can make it your own on your own. I'll tell you the basis though. But of course, we're here to help each other out. If there wasn't someone to teach you how to do it, then how would you know how to do it in the first place? Therefore, you help other people how to do that so they can know how to do it as well. We have to have more that are willing to help and are willing to give. So yeah, you just ask somebody for help. Ask somebody, can they teach you, coach you on how to do this? It may not be free, but hey, it wasn't free for them to learn either. So
right.
right. So, really want to do it, you'll apply the work, you'll apply the pressure, and you'll get it done. And you keep on practicing and practicing until you know, accomplish your goal, accomplish your dream. And what I would say is just get out there. Don't be scared to try different things. A lot of people are like, no, there's enough people doing that. There's da 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 da. But it's like, if you really want to do it, and it's to the point where you know you're gonna dominate that goal, do it. do it, because you could be the best of the best and you don't even know if you won't try it. So try different things, get out there, keep practicing and practicing and practicing. You may not be good the third time, you may not be good the fourth time, but keep doing it, because progress is a thing. You could progress over time, you could get better. And so that's all I really did. I was just trying different things, figured out different hobbies. I've always did my own hair when I was little because my mom did not know how to handle my hair. I was so timid. So I was just like, I'm gonna do my hair myself. I looked up videos. Next thing, I'm doing all these different styles on my head, ponytails, buns, all this stuff. And I'm just like, okay, go ahead, girl, go ahead. Then I started practicing braiding, and it was crazy because I used to struggle with box braids for the longest. But when knotless braids came around, I got knotless braid like it was nothing. And a lot of people, the very opposite for a lot of people. A lot of people struggle doing knotless braids and find box braids so easily, but it was the opposite for me. And then once I learned how to do knotless braids, then I learned how to do box braids. Then box braids was easy to me. I was like, what? This is so bad. I was like, this is so backwards. But it's fine because, I have fun. I also do ponytails, half up, half downs, quick weave, like all that fun stuff. So it was really nice learning how to do all those different things, top knot buns, do a lot of different things. And it's really fun for me. And my mom's letting me, try different things. Also deals with adults. You have to give your children time to try different things. I understand transportation may be hard, but try to communicate with your other family members. Maybe y'all have a deal to where the auntie takes him this day, you take him that day, and the grandma take him that the other day. I don't know. Try to make it a plan, because you want your kid to have those experiences, to be able to live their life and to be able to figure out what they like to do and help them out, because you want to help your child be more diverse. You want to help them get out there and be able to experience different things so they can know where they want to be at. Because as seniors, I have my whole entire life planned out, and then I ask them, or they get asked what they want to do, and they're like, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. And I'm just like, what? How do you not know what to do? You're a senior. You're about to have to go to college, but you don't know what you want to do. You don't know what you want to do in life. You have to know. You have to have some type of talent, something that you want to be involved in, something that interests you, or like even makes you curious, just a little bit curious. It has to be something. So try different things.
Okay. Wow. Great advice. Something that I heard, even as you were just giving us the feedback in terms of how you stay in a creative type mode, and how other teens that are listening can stay in a creative mode, and even how the adults and the parents can help encourage those teens. I hear a lot of perseverance, right? You said to continue, right? Making progress. So when I think about perseverance, to me, that means there have to have been challenges that presented themselves that you were able to overcome. And you had mentioned in one of your books, The Science Behind It, that book was in collaboration with others, and that you shared, challenges that you all had experienced. Would you be able to share one of those business challenges with us in terms of what it was, how were you able to overcome it? And how did that help you grow, either as a business person or just as a person in general?
So one of my biggest challenges when I was like, maybe, I know 3 to 4 months after I started my business, and I think by that time I was like 11, because I think I was 11, yeah, in 2017, I was 11, yeah. So you see, I just reached double digits pretty much. I'm still at the mood, the swing of life, and, baking seriously, taking it seriously at least. So I feel like people were kind of doubting my ability, my work ethic. And I feel like a lot of people just did not really understand that this is something that I really want to do. I'm taking it seriously, and don't try to down talk my ability, my goal, my dream. And I feel like a lot of people weren't really taking me seriously because I was only 11 years old. But there are people, you know, they have all these different shows, Kids Baking Championship, you know, all these kids
Yeah.
are amazing things. They have 12-year-olds in the shops working, braiding hair. That may be their mom's daughter, they may be their auntie, niece, whatever, but in the shops working just like grown folks, doing the same exact thing. Why? Because they learn, they practice and practice and practice and practice and was pushed to do their best. And I feel like a lot of adults tend to downplay children, but now our generation is to the point where we're not taking over for ants, so we keep going. We keep going and going and things until you all notice our work. We know about the technology now, but when the technology came out, no more excuses. I show you my work, video proof of me doing my work, and I post, market, and thing that I cannot believe it. There's so many little kids doing such great things. And I'm just like, wow, like it's mind blowing how such little kids could do such great things. You know, I'm little, but I'm big. So it's really crazy. And it's crazy how it's like, that's a shocker to us, because at the end of the day, they're still people, they still brains, they still can, you know, process everything. It shouldn't be a shock, because if you're no matter cares the age, nobody cares about the age. It should just be about work ethic, if you're good or you're not. That's all it should be about. And it's just like, I don't know what it is, but when I first started, like, people were doubting me a lot about like how I was not actually doing it, how I wasn't actually the person behind the scenes making all my sweets. So then I started taking videos and doing YouTube videos on me making it, showing them the process, showing me making it, like my actual face, not just my hands, but my face as well. You can see my whole body. I show you all the steps and everything. And I had a couple of different tutorials on my YouTube channel. I would show them the before and the after and everything, the whole entire process, so that people could actually believe, like, yes, it's me doing the work. You know, I'm not going to cheat you out or anything. Like, I'm professional. I cleanse my hands and everything. So it's really, really great to see the process that now, like, a lot of people contact me all the time. Hey, can you do this? Can you do my cake? Can you do my brownies, my baby shower? Da, 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 da. And so I'm just like, oh yeah, sure, no problem. But
Wow.
people fight battles all the time. You just have to know how to just get through it. Don't be rude. Keep a smile on your face. Keep good energy, positive vibes, and continue doing what you do. You know that you can do it. You know that you are good. You know your worth, so you believe in yourself. Don't worry about what anybody else say. If they want assurance, take them videos and post them. But at the end of the day, it's not just to show them or prove people wrong or prove people that you can do what you say you can do, but it's also market yourself. That's also a way of marketing yourself and showing people your gift, showing people your talent, and showing people what you're all about. So it's 2 birds and 1 stone.
Yes. Oh, wow. My goodness. I know a lot of that you just gave for our teen entrepreneurs, but I'm telling you, I took that for myself right there. That was so inspiring. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we have covered, wow, quite a bit. I think we're going to have to talk to Miss Simone to see if she'd be available for a part 2, because I know there's more. We've talked about the books that she's written. We've talked about the merch that she has available, then some of the new things that she's getting into in terms of hair and toes, and the stream aspect. For those of you who were not familiar, I know, like you said, STEM is a really big deal, but now you know all about stream and seeing how you can get involved with that. Talked about the importance of connecting with your audience. And I appreciate the vulnerability and the transparency that you are sharing with us all in terms of your transition, right? So that other teens can see what it is like to be in that place of transition, and then how to do it well, right? Sometimes it can get a little tricky, but I really appreciate you making yourself available for them to see how it can be done in a good space. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that. Is there anything that you wanted to share that we didn't already talk about?
You can follow me on all social medias at Goddess Food Jacks at GODDESSFOODJAX. If you want to purchase any of my products, it's on my website, www.goddessfactory.com. You can book me for any speaking engagements. Besides interviews, I've spoken for NASA. I've spoken for YMCA, different YMCA groups. I also do culinary classes at YMCA groups. The biggest it's really just party guest wise, different parties, prices, but it can be like a negotiation type of thing if you're trying to do something for community, down the price, because I love doing things for the community. So it's really not even about that. It's just, if you want me to come in and speak, it is what it is. I love speaking to different kids. Gone out and spoken for this one group. It was in Indiana, Fort Wayne, Indiana. And so I've done things there. I've done a lot of things in a lot of different places. And it's been 4 years, and we're about to go on 5 years next year. So you all going on 4 years, going on 5 years doing this. It takes a lot of time, takes effort, takes a lot of patience. Do it. You can do it. All you gotta do is just pray, continue to believe in yourself. And hey, people may say I'm crazy, but talk to yourself when you feel stressed. Talk to yourself, because you're gonna tell yourself what you want to hear. You're gonna tell yourself what you want to hear from other people. You can have a conversation with yourself, calm yourself down, and regroup, and yourself right back up. Brainstorm different ways to make your business better. And just need to ask for help if you ever need it. You need different tips, I'm here. There's YouTube videos on it as well. She's there to help you out as well. So just continue to believe in yourself and try different things. Get out, try different things, even if somebody else is doing it, even if your friend is doing it, because if that person is really your friend, they will support you as well while you support them. So just try different things, do whatever you would like to do. Ask for your parents' help, permission, and everything. Don't go just inviting people over saying, hey, I'm doing hair, but you haven't asked your parents. And then the person pull up, your parents like, oh, who is that? I'm not saying to do that. Ask for your parents' permission and then get started. So yeah.
Yes. Wow. Great. Well, thank you again for taking time and sharing all of this wonderful, wonderful information with us. She has given all of the ways that you can connect with her. All of that will be below. So make sure you scroll down and clickety click, 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 so that you do not miss anything else that Simone brings our way. And we know there is so much more to come. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And for everyone who is listening, I want you to remember, everything in creation was created with a gift inside of it. That includes you. So go out and share your gift with the world. Until next time.